Get it. Hi, welcome to another episode of the People's Mic. I am Jimmy Peoples. We just jump in. It just happens like that. It just starts right away. There's no transition. It's just dry. It'll be edited. No, you don't have to walk out. There's no music on Friday. She doesn't like playing music. She watches movies. But
really,
yeah.
What kind of movies?
I don't like horror movies. They watch horror movies on Friday. I don't know. It's always a weird movie that I've never seen. I've never walked in and said, "Hey, I saw that movie."
Are you a horror guy?
No, I'm not a big horror movie guy. I like thriller. Favorite horror movie was See No Evil.
Okay.
Because that was the first fast bad guy.
Yeah.
The first villain who actually ran after.
Yeah, I like that.
He was
all
chasing
the other
fat
ones are
people.
real, plotted.
Yeah, they were like,
take their time.
He was like, he was a sprinting. He was a musclehead bad guy. He was
Right. Yeah.
that was scary as fuck. That's scary shit. He's huge. Nobody wants to see Kane in the dark.
That's right.
That was scary shit.
We were watching The Running Man the other day.
The Running Man.
The old Schwarzenegger movie.
With,
that wasn't really a horror movie at all. It was just some bad
Maybe
guys.
scary because it was a black villain. Was that one of the first black villains?
Probably, yeah.
Huh.
I think so.
Who's an older villain than Wesley Snipes in? Is that Running Man? Was that Blade Runner?
He was in.
Not Blade Runner. What the fuck is?
He was in Blade.
He was Blade, but he also
wasn't
played
Running Man.
when they were two prisoners that they defrosted. What was that?
God, what was that?
It says Sylvester Stallone and
That's,
Wesley
Oh
Snipes,
yeah,
right?
yeah. What was that? I remember watching that.
You watching
too.
that? And they went to the future because they were
If
from
you're
the
watching
past.
right
Yeah.
now, if you could let us know.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow,
definitely let us
wow.
know.
Three
Wesley Snipes.
Cinephiles.
You didn't even
and
know
they-
that
that's
movie
just
happened.
No, I was trying
Is that
to
Time Cop?
picture
Is that
it. I'm
Time
like,
Cop?
when
Not,
was?
I don't think it
No.
was Time Cop.
I was trying to think of Wesley Snipes in The Running Man, and I was like, that wasn't working.
It wasn't
yeah.
Running Man.
I'm gonna have
It's
to
somebody
pull out
else,
my
but there was. I feel like
research
Okay, put it right
device.
there. Yeah,
Villain.
you got IMDb that.
Yeah. I got you.
That's a drink and a half right there.
What is that?
Yeah,
They were giving away free drinks yesterday. They were doing like a photo shoot
Oh,
for
nice.
drinks.
Well, I missed that.
Yeah.
I paid for this. I don't know. I just saw coffee and I was like, I need coffee. So, knock out two birds with one stone. I guess there's vanilla vodka in there. That kind of lowers my. I haven't had flavored vodka probably since college.
Yeah.
So, bringing it back.
Little Malibu.
Yeah. Little sunscreen in your cocktail.
That's right. Yeah. It really did taste like.
Just with a bottle of copper tone.
Right. Put some aloe.
All right.
into it. Yeah.
I need to figure out this movie.
What's going on? Tell him your origin story. He's gonna figure out with the
My origin
Yeah.
story.
We always do the where you from because
From Baltimore originally.
'Cause you're
started doing stand up in Orlando in 2004, and did it pretty regularly until about 2 years ago, and then took a 2-year break, and now I'm kind of starting up again, which is like cutting my teeth all over.
does it feel? But you have that time, right? Because
think
I heard you say it, but you have that experience.
Yeah, I mean, I hope
Yeah?
there's something like.
Do you feel like you're
left
starting from
that.
zero?
Not totally at zero. I think there's stuff that we all get from doing that many mics, just in one day or in 1 week or 1 month that you remember riding a bike a little bit, but then you kind of get on the bike and you're like, all right, I can walk up and pull the mic out without the cord popping off, and talk to people, but. What out of my old jokes can I still do, and what's changed and what's new, So that's been a fun discovery period for sure. Yeah.
Where you from?
I'm from Cleveland.
Cleveland.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Cleveland.
Yeah.
I knew somebody was from Cleveland.
We took your football team, and I apologize.
It's okay. It wasn't your fault. It was the
Right.
owner. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
The Browns?
Yeah.
Modell's.
Yeah.
Hell of a good sporting goods store.
Yeah.
It's from Cleveland?
I'd rather go
Yeah.
to
I don't know shit about it.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, the Browns moved to Baltimore in
What happened to the Ravens?
94. They became the Ravens.
Became the Ravens.
Oh,
The Browns
shit.
became the Ravens.
Wow.
Yeah,
I don't know
Cleveland
shit about football.
wouldn't give them a new football stadium, and there were other ways of going around it, but he was just like, we got to move the team.
Right.
This is the guy that fired the coach that the team is named after.
Right.
So,
and I think he also at one point fired Bill Belichick.
He did
as
fire
head
Bill
coach of the
Belichick.
Browns
Yeah.
and said,
Yeah.
you're not good. You'll never be good in this league.
Yeah.
And he
And then Bill Belichick obviously did his thing, and then the Browns have done, well, whatever that is that they've done over the last
They're not the
20
Browns
years.
anymore. You can't call them that.
They're coming up now.
Yeah.
I'm not looking forward to playing them. I think they're going to win the division
It'll be
next
fun,
year.
man.
Well, good luck with that, because this is a comedy podcast.
Sorry.
And,
Let's
I
talk
love
sports.
Pull the
hilarities
shit back.
in
even
Cleveland.
this.
That's a great club.
Yeah,
we-
have you done that room before?
What?
Hilarities in Cleveland.
No.
Oh, it's one of the best clubs. And I hear it over and over again from the headliners that they bring in. It's one of the best clubs in the country.
Headliners.
Yeah. Hilarities.
I hear
Yeah.
from people who perform there all the time. They tell me that.
Yeah. I'm not a headliner there. I've done guest sets there.
I'm friends with a lot of
I'm friends,
headliners.
'cause I've seen a headliner go on.
I know of what you speak of when you say headliner.
They get off stage
I
and they
believe
say,
I've
"Hey,
spoken
one
to
day
them." Yeah.
you'll get up.
You'll get up here too, kid. And he gives me the little
okay.
you
One
can
day.
do it. No, it's a great room. They always fill it up. I mean, they put on some great shows. I mean, it's one of the only clubs I've been to that has really good food too. That's always a bonus.
Yeah. I don't remember that, but the guy who did that famous Cleveland tourism video,
Yeah.
Mike
Mike Polk.
Polk, I worked with him.
Yeah.
And I remember his set, the way he just worked his videos into like commercial breaks almost. Like he was fucking hilarious. Can I say,
Yeah.
fuck? Or
Yeah,
can we?
absolutely.
Yeah,
Can
we
we-
already,
Hope so.
well, now we're already
It
rated
was.
R. You said
It's
it
done.
twice.
It's done. It's done. You did it.
It's over. But no, he does a show every Tuesday there. It's like a variety / stand-up show. It's like, I mean,
cool.
they do a good job of putting up local comics, and Cleveland's got a good scene for the size of city it is. Ramon Rivas is from there, like the Gym Twos.
Really?
Was out here,
Okay.
Yeah.
They
I was about to talk
their
shit.
teeth out
but then I
there.
was like, okay.
Yeah.
Twos is on a armed forces trip right now with
Is
my
he?
friend Carmen.
Cool.
Carmen Lynch. Like they're over there doing the like Southwest Asia, something crazy.
What?
That's awesome.
But I was like, hey, I saw your to her. I was like, hey, I saw the name of your tour, Sand Up Comedy.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's hilarious. And she just said, Jim
So
came up
people
with
have
that. So it was really
private
funny,
tours.
yeah.
It's not by the military.
It is they have a division of the military armed forces entertainment that like takes care of planning stuff like
Man,
that. So
Mr.
yeah.
Colin.
Yeah,
That's
you can-
dope.
Yeah, I think you can just apply through their website.
Huh?
It's pretty easy to, or at least to like
Get
send
involved.
them something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Wow,
cool.
that's dope.
I performed in front of two guys that are in the Navy last night, so now I can be
I
like, I
was about to
performed
say-
for the troops.
I was about to say that.
Yeah.
I think that's your market. Just
I did it.
small rooms.
I did it. It's one of my credits
He's like,
now.
I
He's
performed
performed
for
for
the
the
two
troops.
guys.
Please welcome to the stage.
I performed for the
Two of
room
them,
with
yeah.
4 people. I
If it was
performed-
on the deck of the Intrepid, you could say like you actually performed like in a
Yeah,
forward
just
area.
go up there and do that, and then be like, sir, we're gonna have to ask you to leave. You're-
Like, no, I'm.
I like
care.
those shows. You should absolutely. There's Scott Holtz does like a guerrilla show where he just shows up to places and just has shows. And I was
a
like,
good
just
idea.
fucking
That's
do
cool.
it. Yeah.
Where was the Navy hanging out last night?
It was at V Spot, which
yeah.
is down on St. Mark's.
Okay.
Which is
Big shouts to them.
yeah, it was a good show. It was a good show. Katie Hannigan headlined.
I wanted. This girl caught me doing this on the dating apps. Do you
I don't
know
what
that that's
is.
a thing?
Is that like catfish?
So when what most guys should do is post a picture of a dog on your dating app, and then sometimes like my dog isn't my dog, so the girls be like, "Hey, your dog is so cute," and I'll make something up like, "Yeah, he died last year," or "He's my friend's dog," or I'll tell him, and then but she was like, "You know that's dog fishing, right?" She's like, "You can't do that. You can't use somebody else's dog, you liar." And then she's like, "Call me on it." I was like, "I didn't know it was a thing. I was just trying to look friendly."
Whose dog did you use?
You
You just grabbed a photo, like a stock
we
photo.
did
of
I
like
used to do a show in front of a bar, and then and one of the comics had their dog, and I just put the dog on the shoulder. It took a picture, and then I've been using it ever since. But yeah, come in. Hell yeah, bring your ass. No, you're late. Man, we dating a black guy? What's happening? Slide over. This is we're gonna make room. Come in. Yeah, come this way. Grab a chair, huh? Yeah, you have. I could tell. I'm
The
super
average
jealous.
5 people.
That's why I have like no energy.
Yeah, he's fucking yeah.
It's like my life for a week. I'm like, meow.
Shit, come here. Yeah, jump in. Get it.
Do you smell the black man on me?
Yep, I smell the cocoa butter and everything. Cocoa butter and sunflower
Lord,
seeds.
this is close. Oh, wow. Look at this new setup.
Step it up just a
God
little bit.
damn.
Just a little bit. This is what happens when you go away forever. Introduce yourself.
I don't go away forever. Hi, I'm Ester Chen. I'm really intimidated by this mic.
Why
So
are
I'm
you-
like really careful when I come here.
Why are you
I come here
intimidated?
when my self-esteem is like not too low.
Shut the hell
And
up.
like if I fail, I understand how to encourage myself and pick myself up again.
Is that
You have
why?
to be selective of like when I come.
Is that why people disappear? I'm not gonna say what gender. but-
Maybe. I'm
Really?
not. Yeah, maybe.
Because I was like, I listened back to it. I was like,
Sometimes I walk out of this mic, I'm like, oh. My little roots just shrink a little bit.
but it
my
makes
little
you-
green
I hope it
leaves
makes you
just
better. That's the
curl.
point, right? You don't know these two guys.
I don't.
This is,
Hi.
Matt.
Hi, Matt. I'm Esther. Hi.
I'm David.
Hi, David.
David.
Matt, David.
You want to take your backpack off? Or
Oh yes,
you don't
yes.
have to.
I
It's
mean,
just sort of
it's a
comfortable.
protection.
Stare at
It's a
me, Frank.
protection thing, you know. Like something's protecting my back in case somebody stabs me.
Pretty hard to sneak up on you.
Like I would just like love to like do a mic doing this, so like
Yeah.
all your innards are really protected. I don't care if you laugh. It's protected. But
is for
seriously,
me.
your core is just like so vulnerable
This is
when
right.
when something about this room, like when you crash in this room, you feel like a piece of shit.
but it's the beginning of your day, so it's like.
sunshine.
Beginning?
Yeah, it's the beginning of the day. It's like your first mic. Do you find when you do this and then you do other mics that you do better?
Depends.
Throughout the day?
Depends. I would say comics who are here are also anywhere.
Yeah.
But somehow this, because the setup is like kind of dark and kind of like casually leggy, or I don't know what about this. There's like a dude camaraderie here.
Yeah, I can't. Because they're all jobless. They don't have jobs. You guys out there working and hustling.
Or
and
the wealthiest dudes like work
some
from
of,
home,
like
man.
half are super wealthy.
The
and
two-
then half are
the
super.
200
Some of these guys they got to get.
No,
They
seriously,
tell their money stories
The
and
200K kids don't need to do a 9 to 5.
yeah.
They can do
You
the
guys come
work
from
when
money?
they're.
How do they get their 200K? Like, I think that.
I know them from
guys.
IT people,
Oh,
like
oh.
computer engineers, and they don't have to go to their office to work.
Yeah,
they
one
just
guy
need their
does it
project
for
to be
two
done.
guys. One guy's a doctor, another guy he just made a bunch of money at a startup, so he just comes
Oh
to
yeah,
hang
startup
out.
kid.
Yeah,
Oh, I met him. I met
yeah,
him.
Brian Alkerton. Yeah,
Yeah, I remember him.
he was like, "Yeah, I'm just hanging out."
was like,
just,
"Yeah, I
you
ran
know,
out of money
uh,
when I was
just,
earlier, and
I
I
figured
need
I'd try
more."
comedy, and I'm gonna go take a cruise next week, and I was like,
He
"Fuck."
was like traveling to Canada for all his comedy shows,
yeah,
right?
yeah. He was,
I remember that.
I need to go to
Yeah,
my
yeah.
career.
He had a start. He started some startup and then sold it.
And the money is just like rolling in now
Yeah,
because of shares.
Yeah.
So he
So
has
he's
an income
talking about
still.
a lot of relatable material.
still
Yeah,
has income.
absolutely.
Like, you guys
Yeah,
know how
yeah.
your helicopter
My friend, I'm talking shit about
like,
Brian. I
no.
love you,
Yeah,
Brian.
no,
Love
no,
Brian.
yeah.
He's a funny guy. You say it about a date. He's like, I met a girl and I told her our first date I wanted to take her to Disneyland.
Oh.
Shut
First
up.
date?
Yeah, first date.
Man, that's
want
easily
first
the
dates.
second date.
If you both like already have
Nobody
annual
has
passes,
Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna
like,
buy.
you live in
Yeah,
Anaheim.
from here.
Yeah,
First date from
Nobody
here.
has
Tomorrow
said
we're gonna
that
go to
me.
Disneyland. But would you go though? Is that
I would
borderline
so
creepy?
go. No.
Nah.
That's a long
It's
first date if it
Disney.
goes bad, though.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
Like, I
I
took
would
a girl to a
say if you
baseball
were
game
like,
once,
oh,
and
let's
that
go to
was
Six
brutal.
Flags, I would say no.
No.
Right.
Six Flags, no. Disneyland, oh.
Not really.
For a first
Yeah.
date.
Six Flags. Six Flags is right up the turnpike. Disneyland is like a plane ticket, a bus ticket, an Uber ride.
So he flew
I'd
them.
rather do that.
He flew her. Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Are they still together?
I don't. He said, yeah, they're kicking it. He
What's
said
the
it was cool.
nicest first date you've ever been on?
No, don't ask me
Or
that
sprung
question.
for?
What do you mean sprung for?
I don't- like, if you
I go.
paid
I go
for
the
it, yeah.
opposite. I'm a cheap bastard. So the nice to me is like, how much money did I
Nice to
save?
you is like Tuesdays in the first row couch.
Yes.
On the
Yeah,
the
we're
movie
cuddled
theaters,
up, yes.
free
When
popcorn,
everything's free,
free
if
butter.
I spun it so well
3
that I didn't
hours.
Yeah.
that I didn't spend anything, and she's like, "Holy shit, we didn't spend any money, and we got all this." That's to me, that's a nice date. No, like when a girl goes, "Wow, you saved so much money." That's just,
So we have the bottom and we have the top.
that's the bottom.
Like imagine if a guy takes you on a first date to Disneyland, like your future
And then
first
you date-
dates forever will be like it's not as good as Disneyland. Like you forever have that bar.
No,
It's like,
because then you could like travel to the Arctics. You could,
On a
you
first
could,
date?
you could
On
go
a-
to Mars at some point.
Wow.
but
You
people
would.
aren't gonna
That
spring
guy,
for that
he's
on a
gotta
first
keep
date.
that.
Though.
He's
No.
got to keep it up,
Right? Yeah.
You got to keep it up.
He
Like I
can't
can
go
always
back
save
to
But it
money.
would also be such a cool memory too.
Maybe.
But that's a lot. What's
That's a
the
lot.
I don't
second
know
date
if it's a
then?
matter of keeping up, but more it's a matter of like, did you put effort into it? And that can mean a lot of ways.
Yeah.
I don't think it's
I
it's
put a lot of
did
effort
it
into
top it
saving
the
money.
last time? You know, it's not like, oh, did this one top the last one? But it's like,
No.
oh, this is different, and
See,
you put
it's
thought
just
into it.
experiences.
Right.
Yeah,
No.
I don't think it's like, oh, but last time it was better. But but girls can always tell
Girls-
if something has
yeah.
less effort. You just put less mind space into it. It's so easy to tell.
It's a good sketchy and also safe first date though, because he flew her to California, which is sketchy in my opinion. But then they're within the
Wait, isn't that in
confines of
Florida?
the Magic
No.
Kingdom.
Land
Disneyland's
is
California.
California.
I'm going to show
Yeah.
how I've
He
had
said
annual
California, yeah.
passes to both of those parks.
But maybe he was living in San Francisco.
He
At
was
the
here.
time,
he,
so-
he was taking her from
Oh,
here.
from
they were
here.
in here. They were going there.
Just a quick commute.
Yeah, quick commute. He was, it was nothing. Nothing.
Yeah.
Have you home by the
Did he
streetlights.
talk about how what went though?
We're getting so
Did
much
we-
mileage out of their first dates.
I hate it. I don't know. I gotta,
Did
I
they
gotta
met-
have,
they
I gotta
must
have
have
him.
met on an app, though,
I gotta
right?
have him back. I don't know where he met. I think
It must be on an app.
he met somewhere. I don't know. A bar, I think. I think he said he met her at a bar.
Disney bar.
Yeah, not a Disney bar. He didn't need a Disneyland. Come to New York and go back to Disneyland. Kill
know.
yourself.
He has the money for
He
it.
does have the money, but if he did that, then
See, if you had your own private jet and it was just there,
The
you
jet.
might as well use it.
Yeah.
But then, aren't you
Each
hoping
trip
he
gets
takes you
cheaper
to, like real
as you
Paris
take more
instead of
trips.
Epcot Center at that point? Like, wouldn't
But it's
you
a
want
first
to go
date
to,
though,
But you can't go to Paris then on the
because
first
that's
date.
I don't
that's
care.
more dangerous.
where?
Why?
Yeah.
Because it's international,
Oh, okay.
and that could have a lot of like, if something happened to you, this.
Gotcha. So you can go to Disneyland, just not on It's a Small World. You got to go to all the domestic rides. Like,
No,
that
it's
was
just
a bad
safer
thing.
in
What?
case like.
It was a funny It's a Small World
Yeah,
joke. Like, let's go back.
What?
But yeah, where would you want to go if you could go on a first date on a charter jet with someone? It would be
I hate when
Disney
girls
World.
ask
That
me
depends on
Anywhere?
the person, though.
Yeah.
Where would you go?
If it was like a straight white dude, I would not go international.
No, you don't go international. You don't, yeah. Stay close. Puerto
Cuba,
Rico.
I'm like,
yeah.
oh
happens
hell
in
no,
Aruba.
hell no. We are staying on the mainland.
Yeah.
And if it's like a not a city, no. If
Not
they're
a
going
city?
not a city, if
Oh,
they're going
not a
like, let's
city.
go to Colorado,
Some
hell
rural?
no.
Yeah.
No.
Fuck that.
With a straight white dude, no. I'm gonna get trafficked. Definitely not. Montana, Yellowstone, no.
Really?
No. Come on.
I
If you're
don't
a
know.
girl, you need some
You guys like
senses.
hiking
Hello.
and doing that shit?
But you're saying it'd be less scary than like,
The
hey, we're
wor-
going to Philly for the weekend? Like,
No,
wouldn't
I'm
that
saying like
also
if you were
be-
going to California, it's like, okay, that's safe. Especially if California has a lot of my people, so I know my shit.
Okay.
You can't fuck with me there.
Okay.
But if we're
But-
going to like Utah, Iowa,
That's
You're naming all states where I have family.
Texas, Ohio, Alabama. Oh
Ohio?
hell no.
Ohio.
Actually,
Not taking a girl home.
Toledo's human trafficking rate is
Is it?
It's pretty high.
there, yeah. I think we're like first. Toledo's like first in the country
Oh,
in human
God.
trafficking or something.
Like, so
Ohio,
close to
number
Canada.
1.
See?
Where do they
I'm
get
not
them
from Toledo though.
That's
I'm
why
not
just
from
go to the
They get them
movies.
from Canada?
Not trafficking nobody at the movies.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
Where do they get them from?
actually, I work at a restaurant where this girl was talking to this dude. She was wasted, and he was just like buying her drinks, and he was like, "Come back to my hotel room. Like, I'll buy you dinner. I'll do all this stuff." And yeah,
She was
it
gone
was
the next
really
day?
weird. No. We interfered. Like her sister was like she was
She had
with her
family
sister,
there,
and her sister was kind of like on the other side of the restaurant, kind of watching this because she didn't trust them for good reason. This dude was like, he was like of I don't know, he was like of Middle Eastern descent, and just like it was like the movie Taken.
Terrorist.
It was like the movie Taken. It was like just like the movie Taken, and yeah, he I don't know, I don't remember exactly what happened, but we got her out of there, and like long story short, she was okay. So yeah,
That's so
What's
sketchy.
up?
yeah,
Bodega? No.
we good.
What? I can't hashtag human trafficking. What do you think will come up when I Like
Sex trafficking.
hashtag
This
sex.
might be
trafficking.
Really?
Again.
No.
Hashtag sex trap.
Sex trafficking. Like, oh, I heard you was talking about us. That's crazy.
Yeah, it was. I mean, you know, it was cool. That
Come
we
in, have
got
a
her,
seat.
Like, out.
It's just a
She
podcast
got out of there
before
safe. So. Yeah.
There's 12 million women in sex trafficked. Is that a
crazy.
thing?
Also, Long Island is the second biggest port.
Is it?
I don't
Next
remember.
to Toledo? Or next
I think
to
it's.
Toledo?
I don't know if it's in the world or in the United States.
Man,
It might be in the world, if I'm not wrong. Long Island.
glad I ain't got to worry about that. That's the least of my worries.
It's a lot of shoreline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's like California is safe.
But is it?
Because it's not Ohio, and it's no. I don't know. I don't
From
have
Lake
no idea.
Erie. Who knows?
I don't know.
I feel like it'd be way easier to get taken in California. Hi.
I feel like it
In,
should, right?
no, I don't know.
I don't know.
In case you guys are just joining us.
Good job. Good.
We're keeping it light.
Ranking the
This
best
is a-
human trafficking ports.
This is a sex trafficking
Right now
podcast.
we have
Jesus.
Toledo, all of California, and Long Island.
But before that, we were talking about dogfish. Do you know what dogfishing is?
As opposed to catfish.
Yes. What do you think it is?
I didn't-
And somebody just called me on it and said I was guilty of doing this. It's
Dogfish.
when guys post pictures.
It's when they're
of the-
creepy and they keep like the opposite of catfish instead of disappearing. They're
No,
too much in your
it's
face.
It's when you use a dog on your app that's not your dog. And
It doesn't work on me.
no,
I don't feel for dogs.
it works on me. It works well for me.
I'm sure for
Because then
women who like
because sometimes I'll
dogs.
be like, hey, you have a cute dog, and I'll be like, yeah, he died last year. And then they're like, oh, and I was like, hey, you want to go see a movie
So
next
you
week?
got those photos at Petco?
No, somebody. It was a
Why are
comics
you
dog.
always in a pet store?
I used to go.
It's free
like
to like
getting
pet the
images.
puppies.
Yeah.
It's free to take a photo with it and pose
Nico,
with
can
it.
you ask her to turn the air on? Yeah. I got you. I saw you.
She's wearing a Mickey Mouse shirt.
Yeah, you are.
First date.
We were just
Disneyland.
talking about first day.
First day at Disney World.
Yes.
Disneyland.
Oh shit. I used to take pictures. I'm proud. I don't give shit.
At Petco.
No, there's an ASPCA truck that
Oh,
sits
yeah.
that sits out of there, and
Yeah,
I used to
there is.
hold the dogs up. You just hold the dog and,
And
take
then
a
you
picture.
wouldn't take them home. You just
No,
use
I
that
just use
dog.
them for a
No,
picture.
you
That
dog
dog
fish
got
the dog,
killed.
man.
I
Right
dog.
after you were
He was like, "We're
You
going
fucking
home."
Dog shit the dog, man.
I was like, "No, we're not going home. I
You're
just need
so
the picture
cheated.
real quick and give the dog back."
Oh, that's really playing with their feelings.
Why? They don't. They're
That's
babies. They're not gonna
manipulative.
remember.
Yes, they do.
The puppies?
Yes, they
No,
do.
fuck no.
Like,
There's
I
no way.
remember when I was trying to adopt a cat, and I was like, well, what's the return policy in case, like, the cat doesn't fit? Because I have another cat, and I was like, oh, like, what if the cats don't get along? Like, what if there's, like, a really severe issue? And they're like, so basically I found out the return policy is very, very difficult. Well,
Because
it's really...
they don't want.
They don't want the animals to get returned, because when they get returned, the animals have a reaction of like they were like being tested and like not loved just for being a cat. Like they had to like live up to certain standards, and then when they didn't make it, it was like, oh, I wasn't enough of a cat.
Really?
Yeah.
And that sticks with the cat.
That injured, like they see the behaviors. They change a little bit
Of
after
older
they come
cats or
back.
kittens? Both?
They both.
Does it matter?
Both.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Really?
Yeah. Or when a cat comes in a pair and then you separate them, they're like a no-no. Like,
Right.
like they'll be like, oh, that cat
This
goes
is like
with that cat. If you
instant
want that one
family
has to
movie,
go
like,
with
you
it.
gotta take 'em,
But it's
you
like,
gotta
oh,
keep
this
'em.
one you can take a singular. This one it has to be a duo. There's no other
Dynamic
options.
duo.
So did you take
we
'em
pick
back?
them up. No, so they were like they make it very, very difficult for you to be able to adopt it because they want to make sure you really want it and
Okay.
you're not going to just return it.
But I mean, did you keep it?
I didn't.
Cat?
I didn't. Oh,
you
my
never
my,
took
my
it
cat
home?
I did.
Oh, okay.
But we were still just like considering like what's another option? Because my cat is feisty, so we didn't want her to like rip another cat apart. So
Just
we'd
bring
be like,
back a damaged cat. Be like, we're sorry.
I'm gonna say this.
it's missing a leg. Look, can I return it?
Because I know this.
Half the legs. It's like you took the tag
Can you
off.
sew it back?
Do you feel racial profiled when you try to adopt a cat?
Are you gonna ask me that next?
No, I'm not gonna ask you that.
Yes, but it's
You don't have an
because-
animal. Like black guys have an animal, and the Asians have an animal.
Oh, an animal that does
that people like. Oh, we like pit bulls are mine. Like when I used to try to adopt dogs, they used to immediately do a background check to see if I was going to fight the dog.
Oh,
Oh,
I thought you meant
shit.
dogs bark at black
Oh
people.
my
No.
Sorry,
No.
we just be- yeah.
Because
Well, Asians
in
gamble a
Jersey,
lot,
it was,
too.
yeah.
I guess when Asians have to buy chicken, they'll be like, hey.
Did they say that?
No, I don't know. I've never tried
Like,
buying a chicken. It's like, no, I'm trying to cook it.
but like,
You're like, hey, let me show you your ID before you buy this chicken.
That's
See, I
fucking
just
trying to make
shelter.
chicken
I just want to make chicken. Like chicken, chicken should be fair. That's
But I get profiled because I look like a college student, so they think I'm doing it for fun. They don't
shit.
see me like as having a job, which they're right. But they also think I'm just like I'm living off of daddy and mommy's money, which is also maybe true. I'm seeing all these things. Okay, so they basically think I'm just a young kid and I'm not serious about adopting. I get profiled that way.
no.
When I go to the cat cafes, they're like,
It took me like a year.
we really need to like do the background check to make sure they have the right environment and like this and that. And I'm just like, they think, oh my god, they think I'm 18.
I was wondering if you were gonna.
No, yeah, I feel like I'm shutting him out, and he was like, "Well, I'm just sitting here for the light."
No, I'm giving them a lot
Like
of,
slowly.
I'm
Man.
giving them a lot of eye love.
Yeah, I was like, I need to give David some shine.
I'm giving him a lot of eye love.
Are you dating right now? What are you doing? What's your life like?
I am actually.
What are you dating?
What are you
What are you
dating?
What, I'm a
I know
human,
Like a
there's no right way to
dog, or-
ask the question.
a human person.
You can't assume. Look, how old are you?
31.
31. Like I gotta learn everybody's.
Know everything
Pronouns?
about me.
Yeah, pronouns. You gotta. I don't fucking know.
Who are you
Right?
dating?
Who are you dating is
What are
fair,
you
right?
dating?
Is that fair? Like.
Well, I saw a really nice couch on the Facebook Marketplace, and I thought,
Oh, to fuck that couch.
yeah, I want to fuck that couch.
It might be your thing, and I'd be like, well, the guy's a couch fucker. So,
No, I'm fucking a really nice couch right now.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
From IKEA.
Her name's Sam. She's awesome. I've known her for a few years, and she bartends at a bar that I've been going to for a while. And, like, we've always clicked, but like I never
You screw the
separated.
bartender? That's good.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I never.
You
I
got in.
brownie
You
point.
got in.
I did it. I'm retiring.
Like
Yeah.
bartenders and strippers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they meet so many people,
Yeah.
but they chose you.
In
Yeah,
Spanish,
I know,
I've
I
heard
know, I
like
feel-
every line. Probably. Do you run a mic at her bar?
No.
Oh,
I
you
don't.
should. Oh my god, you should.
Hell yeah.
No, I was too busy
During
there
her
for that.
shift.
They would throw it. Yeah, no, they would throw me out. Just come in with a speaker and a microphone. I guess no. This is just like the Intrepid.
I had an idea.
Yeah.
Hear me out.
Do you get a lot of free drinks?
I
probably
don't
don't
drink
care.
that much. I don't
But you
drink that
did
much.
for her just to tip her.
Yeah, as I have been.
Yeah.
Hiding his drink lower and lower.
that much. Just 3 o'clock. on
Talking about it, he's like slowly hoping
Yeah.
nobody
Drink.
notices where his hand is going.
At 3:20.
Why are your hands getting so low?
Yo.
Oh my
I'm sorry.
I don't know what you're talking about. No, I mean, yeah, she would put a few drinks on the spill tab.
Yeah.
But it's more about she
Spill
works
tab.
at a taco joint too, so like.
You get free tacos too.
Yeah,
Yes.
free
Well,
tacos.
I get the employee
Just
discount.
food.
Nice.
But that's not what it's about.
Really?
That's
What's-
not what it's
that's
about.
all it's
Yeah, like a year of free, like you would get sick of the same tacos over and over again. No
Would
matter
you?
how many tacos
But
yeah.
not the same badge.
True. There is a discount. She's like, you can take half off today. Like we've been.
This is half off
Yeah.
today.
No.
Jesus Christ.
Vagina
she's-
Fridays.
Yeah, she's very cool. Like
I didn't mean to
I was
go
like,
so long on
I was
that.
like, you
I
should try stand up, because she's so quick with customers. Like this one girl goes up to the bar and she goes, "What would you suggest if you hate all men and you want to kill yourself?" And she goes, "Therapy," like without missing a beat. And this girl's like, "I need to go to another bar." Like it was so funny. And I was sitting there, I was like, "I
Is
like
she a
this
comic?
girl." She's not.
No.
She's not. She's very quick though.
Nice.
She's
That's dope.
I mean, years of bartending will do that to you. Like, you get the comeback. So you're basically, like, as a bartender, you're perfecting crowd work constantly.
Yeah.
Which
And
is
they
true.
talk to a lot of people. That's all
Yeah.
they're doing is talking to people. Like
Yeah.
a lot of comics are bartenders, and they're fast, especially
Yeah.
in this city.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Fuck you, Patrick Smith. Because
Oh.
people are saying stuff. That's
Look at
Louis B,
this.
the Proud Boy. You could read one. It's nothing really.
That's kind of fun.
William Sherman, you know William?
I have to see his face. Hold on.
This is so weird.
I think so.
You're not used to that yet?
No, man. My first tape was on VHS.
Don't show your
I
age.
used to
You're showing
submit
your
that
age.
to Club. If anybody wants to see it, it's still
Where
up
is
and
this the camera?
available.
This is the camera.
That's the mic. That's the real camera.
Okay, so no
that's-
one's gonna see my eye lines.
What?
My wrinkles.
No, you're fine. What if I put that there? The ball's right in your face.
Just how I like it.
Pause.
The black
Pause.
uni ball.
Black.
No.
What else? What are you working on? Right? What?
An ad for Snowball.
I need a sponsor. I mean, that's the next goal.
What am I working on?
Yeah. What are you working on? Let's go that way.
Man, I'm working on moving to San Francisco.
Are you leaving?
I am. I'm leaving New York.
You just
and I'm
got here.
heartbroken.
They broke you already?
No, I lived here for 10 years,
Yeah.
man. I just,
wow.
haven't, been doing stand-up for a little bit. But yeah, now I'm
You
moving out
did
there.
it for 13 years, right?
Yeah.
And I was the opposite.
Shit. 13.
Yeah.
And took the last 2 off, so now if
I
you count
took-
that, we're
I
in
took
year
13 off.
15, I guess. Yeah, so if anybody has suggestions on where to perform out there,
Yeah,
I know
San
a couple
Francisco
rooms,
has, like-
I know
Yeah.
Cobb's and the Punchline and the Throckmorton and
Punchline?
oh yeah, I heard what's going on with that? They shut down completely. Oh man, but the Sacramento
I
one's
think
still
I
open.
pulled the mic and now
Yeah.
you can't see Matt.
That's okay. That's probably better.
No.
But yeah, so working on that, just like my girlfriend got a sweet job out there, so we're moving out there. We're gonna do that, man. So
Has he been out of the shop the whole time?
No, just
No, just when I pulled the black ball.
Oh, okay, got
pulled
it.
I yanked it.
Don't yank the black ball.
I was stroking it and I was like, ugh!
It's gonna get worse.
Get
Look,
you.
Go ahead, you answer.
Just
I'm sorry.
suddenly-
Yeah. So yeah, looking forward to that, man. So that's pretty much.
It'd be a nice change.
I think so. I'm looking forward to it. I like that kind of weather.
Is this your first time moving
I'm really happy to
for
not
someone?
for someone.
Yeah.
No, I've moved to Orlando from San Francisco for a girl once.
You're going
To
back to
Disneyland.
San Francisco.
I moved,
Too
and that's
Disney.
when
She's like, I want to move to Disney. I'm like, okay. For life.
Yeah, I moved. Yeah, that was probably a bad choice. You know, I'll make bad choices, but yeah, I moved down there and then started doing stand up there.
That's
But I
for a
was
reason.
working
In Orlando?
Yeah, I was working at the Golf Channel, and I was like, I'm gonna kill myself if I keep doing this with my life. And then started doing stand up one night down there, which was crazy because it was like in a bar inside a Holiday Inn called the Why Not Lounge, like with a question mark at the
It's
end.
pretty good.
Very
It's
cool
yeah.
name. Yeah.
Symbolic.
There's your
And
sponsor.
yeah,
Yeah. Why not
I don't know.
lounge?
Maybe they're still doing it there. Have you
Yeah,
guys
right.
done,
It's
like,
sponsored
Why
by the
not?
Why Not Lounge in Orlando.
have you done Florida shows or
No.
gone down there? Yeah. It's like a whole circuit unto itself.
Really?
Like
the state.
clicky?
Like you don't need to leave. Yeah. Wait, what?
Wait, you don't need to leave in a good way?
I mean, like you
Or you're
could work like
The
that
Florida scene.
state, and like people, I think, just do that, and that's their.
Yeah, I've heard
that's
that.
their route.
Yeah.
Of, like just doing Pensacola.
You get stuck in that bubble.
Yeah. Sounds amazing.
But there's like
Yeah.
opportunities.
Oh,
though,
sounds
it seems
horrible.
like.
Yeah. I don't know.
You okay? Good job. Good job.
It's that
Good
time
job.
of year.
I
We're
feel
doing
it
it.
too.
What are you working on?
We have 3 minutes left to talk
Yep, we got
about.
it. Yep, do it.
Okay.
Sorry,
Let me give a
that
brief.
took a
No.
long time.
It's just
I'm gonna
like
cut myself out of the shot.
No, don't.
only I can.
Because I haven't seen you in
can
forever.
pull on the
You're trying to
ball. What I've been working on.
Yeah.
I just finished shooting
You
this
can move my
project.
stuff too. Right there. It's fine.
Hi.
What's the I'm trying to R&D this real quick. What is the idea when you leave, when this mic breaks you, right?
Okay.
And then you come back and be like, hey, I got to go back to the bottom. I call this the bottom because everybody comes back. But what's the thing that says, hey, what is that? Oh shit,
The bomb. Yum yum.
that was
Sorry.
sexy.
Sorry, I got really hungry.
Good.
I
Right.
forgot I haven't been eating.
I thought that said 34,000 views. I was like, where'd they come
What?
from? It was
Pakistan.
34 minutes. I was like, what? How does that work? Yeah. See?
Okay, say it again.
What's the idea that you wake up and say, hey, I got to go back to the mic?
I've been working way too much. I haven't been sleeping, so I haven't getting stage time, and I have shows coming up, and I'm fucked.
Yeah. Okay. So you do.
What'd you do?
I'm an actor. Yeah. I haven't been home. I haven't slept because of work. So I haven't had even an hour to do a mic. So this is my first.
Nice.
My last night shoot was. So last night was my first night of sleeping, and then all the nights before we've just been working.
Nice.
So.
Well, thank you. I missed you. I'm glad you're back.
I didn't miss you.
I know you did. No one ever does. I miss all you. I know.
And
you try to
calm
escape
while I was away from here.
Yeah. I think life is great, but then you.
My asshole was loose.
Every
It was
day
comfortable.
you can do this and like get reps. It's why it's good. You're like it's a fitness mic. Like you can get your. I hate to sound cheesy like that, but like
I feel like every mic is a fitness mic though.
I know
What?
He's here. You're here every week.
Every day,
right?
Yeah,
like,
Monday to Friday.
steady.
Every mic is not a fitness mic. Hell no. What other mic is a fitness mic?
All the Climat Lounge is so fitness.
How?
Yeah, that's true.
Is
Because people are miserable in that basement.
But they don't
Oh,
do.
did I
They don't
just say
do.
that out
They're not
loud?
doing burpees in the basement. That's what I mean by fitness. Like fitness
I thought it was
center.
like fitness, like sharpening your mind.
No,
like
no,
getting
fuck
rest
no,
time,
right?
fuck no. That's
Yeah.
depressing as fuck.
Yeah.
Sharpening your mind?
No,
Being a better comic? It's depressing as fuck.
We're here for
Well-
I know.
Get the
We're
comment.
just here to do push-ups.
You have to fuck. We gotta close this out. I'll give you. Tell them where they can find you.
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at the David Horning, and my website is davidhorningcomedy.com. And then I'm about to launch Water.
You got a website?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because I book speaking gigs.
Okay.
So
Oh,
that's,
shit.
That's what that's about. And
What do you
then,
speak about?
That's so cool.
I speak about like happiness in the workplace, and
Shit.
right now I'm working on a project that integrates like comedy into work.
There's this other dude that does that as well.
Good. We need
Kyle.
Kyle Cease.
Yes, Kyle
yeah.
sees. Yes.
Yeah, he's big time.
He used to be a comic too.
Yeah. Yeah,
You
he's
do?
big
You
time.
do?
Yeah.
I want to I'm really curious about his talk. I want to
He's
hear
big
it.
time. Like he doesn't hold anything back in those talks either. Like he's like just like grimy with people. Like I mean, he gets down and dirty. He's good.
Is he in
He's
New
really
York right
funny.
now? No, he's not.
I don't know where he is now. But I always get referred to him, and I'm just like, yeah, he's great. He's doing good things.
Do you have a gig talking here soon?
I don't have anything booked. I have Portland, Maine. I have Canton, Ohio. I have.
I ain't going to Ohio. So.
Yeah, no. But it's alright. I'm building. You
If
know.
they
So
pay
in a few
you-
years, I'll be. In a few years, I'll
if
be.
he's-
Name the lobsters.
maybe, yeah.
If he's writing a check,
Yeah.
you gotta go.
Yeah.
Like, here, I got.
Ohio has sex
And sex
trafficking.
Yeah.
Boom.
I might go there for
Can's
that.
better. No,
though.
Cleveland's better. I'll keep an eye out for you. We're good. But yeah, no, I'm doing that. I'm about to launch watercoolercomedy.org, so check it out.
Absolutely.
Yeah, thanks
That's
for having me,
cool.
man. It's
Yeah,
been fun.
absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
You're more than welcome.
I'll check it out. Water Cooler Comedy.
Watercoolercomedy.org.
because somebody else has .com.
Oh,
It-
shit.
It just like
Is it a real
redirects to like a
website?
GeoCities page.
Fuck.
Oh,
Yeah.
lame.
Fuck.
Yeah. So, but .org is mine. So about to launch that.
Where can they find you? What you got?
LinkedIn is I literally just got back on Facebook 2 nights ago, so you have
Is
Yeah.
this really the
in
best
my
way
top
though?
20
Find me on
friends, right?
MySpace.
MySpace is press.
Why is
So I'm
LinkedIn
not
still
like,
around?
and I have a Twitter account that I can't
They still
turn
holding on.
off. Maddie Baetz, and Instagram I'm not on, but maybe again.
So literally,
It's time to get back on.
Literally,
literally
like my
LinkedIn.
email is just mattbetts1@gmail. Say hey, and we'll get together. I can keep that
Say
one.
hey. Say.
Take me to Disneyland, Matt.
Or San Francisco, yeah. No, we're not going to fucking Disneyland.
No.
Yeah, I'll call somebody else for that.
No website.
No. I just use the energy of the world right now. Matt Betts.
Don't say that in public.
I'm gonna turn it
Use
back
the
on.
energy.
It's baby steps. We're 1 week
Okay.
into this again.
I'm proud
so,
of you.
yeah, we'll turn
Welcome
it
back,
on,
Matt. What you got?
You don't need to find me. It's okay.
The one guy already did.
Yeah, you already found you. You're your stalker.
But he spelled my
Esther,
name
is
wrong.
that you?
He spelled my
Esther?
name wrong.
Esther?
it's missing an H.
E-S-T-E-R?
We can't be that good of friends.
Is
It's
that you,
missing an
Esther?
H.
Is that you?
He can't be
Easter?
following me on
He
Instagram.
just
if
doesn't know how to
knows
spell.
my-
William Sherman? What up, stalker?
Hey, Teresa. Oh.
Teresa, hi, what's up? We gotta close this out. Give it up for them one more time. Clap. Everybody clap. Everybody. Fucking clap. Fuck it. It's another episode of People's Mike and Jimmy Peoples. You can find it on iHeartRadio, Spotify, JimmyPeoples.com. We go live every Monday to Friday on Facebook at 2:15 at the world famous Idol Strunkenhead, followed by the best mic on this block, the People's Mic. What? What the? What's that?
The best
movie-
mic
on the block. On the block. I know that's an absolute truth.
Better than
I
McDonald's.
don't know if you go around the corner. Better than is there a mic at
And the
McDonald's?
church.
And the,
Yeah.
the church has a hot mic.
Every Sunday.
Top
old
of show.
chicks.
The last Saturday of the month.
There's also a mic next door at the daycare center.
And the
at,
Chinese place.
yeah, better. All of them. Better than all of them. We'll be back tomorrow. Thank you guys. Appreciate you. See you tomorrow. See you Monday. It's Friday. Bye.